Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with an all signs collective update for July 16th through the 31st. I was called to do something different with this second segment of July, and what I want you guys to really focus on is the message that you get from the Modern Witch Tarot. Now, I'm going to do a segment for, divine counterparts, twin flames, highly level soulmates, blue flames, however you resonate. And then I'll do a spread for the divine masculine, divine feminine with the Moonology deck and the light workers deck as well, excuse me. So I was really called to do something different. So I really want you guys to tune in because I know this wasn't by mistake. And it resonates with all signs. So don't think that something in this video won't resonate for you because you feel like, how does all 12 sign, could be going through like the same thing. And that's the thing I want you guys to pay attention to, that when I put the intention out, that's the message that you're meant to hear. And then when I saw the cards that were flying out, I was like, got it. Like, this is what I was called to do. I also want to say I'm sending a lot of love and light to all of you guys who've booked sessions, who've booked readings, who follow me on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. Guys, if you want to donate to the channel, go ahead. If not, subscribing to the channel or following me, on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo is the same form as an energy exchange donation, okay? So again, I am open. I am accepting bookings for travel to come to you, so you guys can inbox me, message me, and we can work that out. I did some in-house visits last week, very beautiful. We can go over how that part is set up again for Akashic session records, like, for that, and the crystal energy healing that has to be in person. But it was such a beautiful experience, and I did post a picture over on the community tab post. Now, before you fast forward, this message is very special, very significant, regardless of what your rising sun, moon is. It's going to support you along this journey. And as you know, for those of you who are a part of the twin flame dynamic, because that's who I usually tune into and connect with as well. There's some important messages in here for you guys today, okay, or for all of us. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the Modern Witch Tarot first. And so for the spread I am doing the Cunning Path, all right, and it consists of 6 cards. So for the first card, okay, this is very important. Remember, this is for all signs. You know how this resonates. You got the 4 of Pentacles. Now, for the first card, right, it's your path. So path number 1. And so this talks about like your current situation, like what's bringing you to where you are, okay? So it talks about the path, where you are called. These words are so small, sorry guys. It's like where you are called to tread, like that's what I was talking about, where you are called to tread. So with the 4 of Pentacles, where you are called to tread, Spirit is saying, don't hold on too tight. Now in this deck, you don't see the skeleton with the Sith coming behind her and swiping, everything away from her because she's been holding on too tight. And this is also the Modern Witch Tarot, where, this resonates with more of the reality of what we're dealing with now. And so with the 4 of Pentacles, this represents the earth element. And even though she's holding on to these pentacles so tight, she's still grounded and rooted in the real world because this person understands, whether it be a spiritual path, whether it be what your goals or intentions or what you want to manifest, you still live in the real world, and you still have to, you know, remove the rose-colored glasses, really see what's happening in front of you, really see what's going on around you. And this is beautiful, and this reminds me of the skyline of either Chicago or New York. I grew up and was raised in Chicago, but this talks about, don't hold on to your pentacles so tight, with, money, it's about energy. When you think of money in the form of energy, then it comes back to you no matter what. And so in the real world, because of the pandemic, because of what we're going through, all of us are watching every single dime, what we're doing, what we're spending, like what's happening. It's only a select few, those of you who are light workers, those of you who are star seeds, those of you whoever or however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, that everything is going to be all right. You know what this change is about. So for those of you who are in the know, who are awoke, this pandemic hasn't feared you at all. You haven't breathed fear into it. You've got through, you're getting through while everyone else is in a panic. You're just looking around like, okay, love and light. Like, this is the energy that you're in. But for some of you in the collective, you're holding on too tight, and Spirit is saying, look at it from a place of love. Look at it from a place of energy. What you put your abundance in is what, you get back to you. So that's what you really have to focus on. There's a saying that says, scared money don't make money, right? And so when you do anything in regards to financial, that's tied to financials, period, you have to have a loving energy with it. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it, because that energy will not, multiply back to you the way that it would have if you had come at it with a different energy. Let me know in the comments if this makes sense to you, and I'll explain it a little bit better, okay? So, your card number 2, we have the 5 of Cups. So with 2, it talks about what lies across, the obstacles, the challenges that arise. And so it's because we're looking at what we've lost and not looking at what's still potentially ready for receiving from us, right? So we're not even turned around looking at what's still standing there. We're more focused on, for those of you in the collective, what we lost, right? So some of this can represent a third party. Some of this can represent a job. Some of this can represent, a career move that you wanted so badly, or that was really on the horizon for you, and then the pandemic hit, right? And so Spirit is saying, take this time to look at, what's positive, is going on in your life, what happiness is happening around you in your inner life. You understand what I'm saying? Sorry guys, it's late. I'm trying to make you help you understand the way I'm trying to send it to you. But here, this is what the concern is, what the issue is, what lies across the situation and challenges that arise. And what's arising is the fact that we're not focusing on what we do have, the love that is there, the people that do care, the job that have been recruiting us, but we feel like, I'll put that to the side. Or even for you guys with your gifts and your, magical abilities, not stepping into that. And Spirit is saying, you have to turn around. You have to get out of this, dark night of the soul, or this depression, and know that your blessing is right there. Just turn around, right? With 5s, it also talks about changes, okay? With 4, remember, we have the 444 portal. You're seeing a lot of 4s for those of you who have been getting the light codes and downloads, okay? So let's dive into card number 3. Number 3 is the 6 of Swords. So it says to know who will be, here we go. It says to know what will be learned or how your knowledge is best applied. And so for a lot of you guys, you're moving on to calmer waters. This is the air element. So it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're leaving what stressed you out, what didn't work out, what, failed you in the past, what no longer serves you or grow you. This is the energy. And you guys know whether what channel you watch, on YouTube, This is the energy that has been building for quite a while, right? And so all of us, that's that energy. Like if it doesn't serve or grow us, if it's not aligned, we don't have the time. And so some of you guys have gone through some huge battles. And this here, it's not piercing the person. The swords isn't. So this is mental as well. So you got to make sure that when you meditate, everything is in alignment. And if you check out, my shops or whatever, I've been sending out crystal packs that, for chakra alignment, for protection. And this helps, especially as the energy is gaining momentum. It's not slowing down. The age of Aquarius is going to be like this. And as you know, all of your spiritual gifts are expanding even more. And if you're not in the know of what your spiritual gifts are, you're starting to see your world shape differently around you, right? Okay, so we're going to dive into card number 4. It says, wow, to dare. So it talks about in what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage, right? And this is what it's talking about, those celebrations. Like everything that you need is within you, everything. I remember when somebody told me that, I was like, what are you talking about and how do I dig it up? Because clearly I didn't understand. And now I do. Everything is within you. All you have to do is tune in and listen to the song of your heart, the song of your soul, and you'll understand where you're being called to. 3 of Cups is that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, the water element. And this also talks about abundance. This also talks about weddings. This also talks about promotions and things like that. So again, this is what we have coming to us. When you step in your power, when you do the work, you will know that what's for you is for you, especially coming soon when Saturn goes direct and Pluto goes direct. Oh my God, that's the most beautiful time I feel ever, because those karmic rewards starts just flourishing to you. And for a lot of you guys in the collective, whether what sign you are, comment in the comment section. Have you started receiving so much abundance? Have you started receiving so many blessings as you stepped out on faith and began to do the work? All right. 3 also talks about ascendant masters. You guys know my spiel. 3 in angel numbers. Look up 3 in numerology. Okay. So let's dive into card number 5. Look at that. The Fool. Okay, so card number 5 talks about to will. It says, where should you place your focus and intent? How will you need to express determination? And look, I mean, if we're lying, we're flying. These cards are beautiful because it's showing the transformation that we've, some of us are new to the journey, have started, and some of us old on the journey have come through. And this is what we need to focus on. Step out on faith. Sow your seeds. Take really attentive notes on what your awakening, what your ascension process has been like. This is you getting your chance. This is you starting fresh. This is you starting new. This is you really having that courage to, step out there and know that anytime you see the sun in the tarot card, the divine spirit source is guiding and protecting you always. Look up angel number 0. What does zeros mean in numerology? I'm telling you, you're going to be amazed. Okay. So we're going to dive into 6. We have the 3 of Wands. Again, ascendant masters energy. 3 in numerology, 3 in angel number. And so this 6, to keep silent, it says, is what, in what way will you need to have restraint or refrain, right? In what way will you need to have restraint or refrain? This talks about you making that choice. See here, this is the fire element, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this woman is not holding on to all 3. This woman has gotten their enlightenment, whether he or she, and they're choosing their one. They're choosing what they know is best, right? but you don't see this individual communicating, chatting it up, talking about no, because I know now. I know what I need to do. Say less. I'll see, but I'll say less. Right? This is beautiful. Now, the cards that wanted to show themselves, the Chariot and the Moon. And immediately I got the message. There's a lot of movement forward happening. A lot of movement forward. And a lot of you guys are being bold, being beautiful, being courageous, stepping out on faith, and you're not letting up. And you're so magical. Like, look at that. I think that's a little wand in her hand, right? Beautiful. And then we have the Moon. And with the Moon, it always talks about intuition, psychic ability, secrets, magic, things like not being out in the open. But here, look at this. You don't know, what's in store for you. When you tune into spirit, when you tune into divine, you get those messages. That's why it's very important to meditate the right way. Ground first. Ground your energy first. Call on Mother Earth Gaia. And pour those, work from your root all the way to your crown. And you'll be amazed at the information that you receive. Right? And be naked. Right? Love yourself naked, meaning love every part of you, your flaws and all. All right? So this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Wow. So the next spread I will do is the Twin Flame Mystic Moon Oracle deck. And the first segment is for Divine Masculine. So this is the energy, and I saw this when I was shuffling Metamorphosis. So a lot of the Divine Masculines in the collective are going through this change. They are like really trying to fight hard not to go through this change, but it's like they're almost like, you know what? You got me. And for some of you who are, already started to come into union, beautiful. Because I myself have a Divine Masculine, and I am seeing some of the changes, not rapidly, but slowly. And it's okay. Patience, unconditional love, right? Hold the space. The next card out is Received. So they're getting the light codes, they're getting the downloads, they're seeing you in their visions, they're seeing you in their dreams, they're smelling your perfume or cologne, however it resonates, they receive, they've gotten the message that, wow, like this person is my person. And again, for the Divine Feminine, remain patient, using unconditional love, responding with love. All right. Next card out, Contemplation. And this also wanted to show itself when I was shuffling. And this is what they're like, oh my God, like all of a sudden now I'm thinking like this, like what's happening? Like what choice do I make? What do I do? Like this is, when you see this card, some people's just like, some of us in the collective are like, they're always contemplating. Or when we get the card that says, inner child wounds, like when will the person get fixed? Like we have all these thoughts going through our mind. And this is beautiful energy because they're thinking, some of them really know how they treated their Divine Feminine, what went wrong, and they're trying to right their wrongs, but they're trying to figure out how. The next card, beautiful, Summer. So these beautiful connections, a lot of them are taking place in the summer. A lot of them are going to be connecting in the fall. The last few on the wave will be connecting in December, January. But here, summer is very significant. We are in summer right now. If you guys have been noticing some different changes with your divine counterpart, write it in the comment section, because that's how you know what wave you're on, right? So if you are still in that energy of the tit for tat, the fight, the like being able to let your thoughts control you instead of you transmuting that energy, we got work to do, okay? So for the Divine Feminine spread, first card out is Soulmate, right? And so at this point, Divine Feminine's in his or her power. They know, this is a twin flame connection. I know in my soul. And some of them, you have the choice to go with the soulmate or go with the twin flame. those decisions are happening right now. It's not to say that you'll always forget about your twin flame or you'll never be or connected, but right now you're choosing you're choosing what makes you happy, but you're still holding the space because you understand that you and your divine counterpart will always be one. Okay? So we have mirroring. So for some of the divine feminines in the collective, they're given the same energy as their divine masculine, meaning if their divine masculine is slow to talk a little bit, then they will be slow to talk a little bit. If their masculine say, a nice gesture or do something, then they will do it. They're just meeting the divine masculine at their level, not, putting too much energy into it, not stressing out, not worrying about, what's to come when it comes to the connection, because hey, if I'm staying in my positive light, if I'm responding with love, I know we will mirror each other. Now you notice when your energy's off, your divine masculine's energy's off, but when you come with that love, immediately excuse me, they have to switch it up, right? Because you're not in that energy. Divine feminine is reinvention. This has come out for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Reinvention. Guys, this is so beautiful. And a lot of you guys, and I know personally some of my clients have been really stepping out on faith, reinventing their ideas, goals, even them as a, he or she, however, you resonate as my client, you know who you are. I'm not going to put your name on the video, but there's a lot of them like so amazing that they're like, you know what, I started this, I've opened my website, I'm doing this, and it's beautiful. Stay in that energy, all right? The last card for Divine Feminine is Ascending, and Divine Feminine continues to ascend. If you guys had energy around your crown chakra today, like beautiful, like it was just like beautiful energy where it made you want to like rub your head a little bit. There's a portal coming July 26th, that's Lionsgate. If you're very highly, intuitive, sensitive, however you resonate, that portal is going to rock your world. And, when I feel that energy, I'm just like, where is this coming from? And sometimes when I'm just text my divine masculine, I'll get that energy, meaning that, okay, my divine masculine read the text, right? But this ascending is beautiful. Overall energy. Look at this. That's why I said the intention is all about the intention. Divine timing is at work here. You can't rush the universe. You can't rush divine. You can't rush spirit. You can't rush source, God. You cannot rush, excuse me. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Okay? So let's dive into the Moonology spread. Okay? So for Divine Masculine, the first card out is A New Start is Coming. New Moon. We have a new moon July 20th. It is called the Buck Moon. All right? So pay attention to how your Divine Masculine is and how their energy is around this new moon, okay? The next card, you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer, right? So we just had the new moon in Cancer. But did you notice a shift? Did you notice a change within your connection? Even the small changes, right? All right, let's dive into Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, the first card, nothing is yet set in stone, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone. So stop worrying about it. Get up, be grateful, get out there and do your light worker work that you do or starseed work that you do and continue to raise your vibration. Again, your Divine Masculine will catch up. They'll see this, right? The next card out, a personal issue reaches resolution. That's why I said, when you get ready to do your spiritual work, set your intention, because what's meant to be come out for you as, for all of us as a collective, we're going to get it. And these cards are beautiful, right? So I'll read it again. A personal issue reaches resolution. New moon in Cancer. So with this Cancer energy, a lot of, us in the collective are slowly starting to talk back to our Divine Masculines. We're not in the same energy as we used to be. We're easily to pull back if we notice that, they're having one of their moments. Like we're coming at it from unconditional love and responding with love. All right? So let's get the overall message. Nothing will come of this situation, Word of a Course Moon. So again, I'll bring the card back up. Divine timing. Nothing will come of this situation. That means you aren't supposed to be doing anything but raising your vibration, responding with love, focusing on unconditional love and what you are grateful for. Okay? If this is resonating with you guys, let me know in the comment section. Okay? This is beautiful. And look under that card, surrender to the divine. Full moon. So with this full moon that's coming after the new moon, the buck moon, I want you guys to pay attention to what happens around that, okay? Let's dive into work your light. So for divine masculine, the first card out is dance with life. Do something to change your energy, right? The next card, play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And if you notice, that's what your divine masculine, the energy they have been in, because they're not realizing how the earth is shifting, how we're ascending, how we're going through these energetic uploads and downloads and light codes, right? Beautiful. For divine feminine, 3 wanted to come out. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Right? In Rama, where are you being called to journey to? That's why it's important. I'll say it again. Meditation, go within, and really focus on your light. Next card, keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. This is beautiful. And that's true. A lot of our ancestors have been supporting us, come through a lot stronger now that the veil is lifting and so like thin. It's been such a beautiful experience, right? And you are the generational chain breakers for your lineage. You have been chosen. If you have been drawn to my channel, connected to me, you are the chosen one. And and I know it feels like it's a tough job to do, but you have it within you. Everything you need, you have within you, okay? The overall energy, yes, all right? Just say yes. And also just surrender, okay? So, guys, that is the collective all sign reading for July 16th through the 31st. I really want your feedback. I really want you to let me know how you like this format. I will be posting some energy updates or temperature checks between Saturday and Sunday. It's been really very an interesting couple of weeks for me. I just want to ask all of you, as you watch the video, send me so much love and light from your heart as I get through these next couple of weeks. And, you know, I'll announce soon what I've been, you know, working on, what I've been doing. And it's ultimately for the collective, for you guys. So what I want you to do is go ahead, check out the site. If you need, you know, crystals, they've all been charged by the moon's essence. If you need herbal spray, if you need any teas for your spiritual gifts, check out the site on Etsy, check it out on Wix, and, you know, click the link to see which one resonates for you. And with that being said, guys, again, you can donate to the channel, but if you can't afford to donate, all I'm asking is you can subscribe, or you can follow me on Instagram, at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. And if you need a hit of healing, go watch the Raise Your Vibe video. At the end, or towards the end, you will start to see the healing session that is timeless. So anytime you feel you need the healing or the work or something done, watch that, all right? Sending you guys lots of love and light. Check out the community tab posts for updates, as well as my Instagram live or my stories. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.